That was nice of you. Thanks.
But if you just stand still and the fight disengages from the ring, you don't really bring much to it. There is a surprise pick.
Is that you?
Is it Seb? I think it's a position 5 for no-till, but it could be either. Let's see what they do.
It's fairly even in net worth, yeah, so he has been bringing out a couple extras, but he's also getting benefited from the living armor. So like we were saying, Seb on this train protector doesn't go to Nature's guys, he helps Slave. On top, the top connects.
They've got the setup, they've got the remnants down, and LGD looking for first blood, they'll find it. FY cleans it up. I'll turn towards Jarrett's, giving him a quick push as he has to back away. Bottom lane at the same time, Ame trying to chase down Big Daddy. He gets the cold embrace off with the use of that mango. Ana starting to punch into Ame, forcing the Bloodseeker back. Nova with the Nova, can he find it here? Big Daddy no-till goes down. Can Ana get the trade? Chasing down the CMX Nova. Is he speedy enough? He's running, but the dagger's back up. Ana will find the trade. As he get the 1-for-1 down on the bottom lane.
They're swapping up the lanes. They want to have that Monkey King versus Storm before he hits 6. And Topson is actually saving skill points, which is kind of cool on the Monkey King. 2-0-2. Will choose what he needs to commit for it afterwards. It's bottom.
Ame's just dived it in. And he gets away with it as Ana was all on his lonesome there. No support back up there at the moment, of course, with the movements from OG supports to other lanes.
I mean, really versus any of the heroes that decides to lane up, unless it's some weak support, but one of the dangers of first phasing a spec.
Yeah. Definitely going to get punished in that lane phase.
FY could go on FY. They've got the Fissure out. Ana and Topson closing in on him as FY will try and turn. Gets a fair bit of damage out into Jerax, but not enough to bring him down with it. As FY will fall. Still, overall, PSG, LGD just having that sort of lane control across the map that a little bit stronger as they lead 2K mid lane. Sure, Seb's trying his best to keep this tower alive, but each siege is going lower and lower. Top lane, Topson gets in, is able to punish something. Gets the burst out of the Storm Spirit. We have the rupture onto Ana. Ana getting himself away from the tower, but Ame is there ready to chase down and will find Ana in return.
Great read by Ame. He already knew that Spectre had TP top to deal with this.
Wow. That sort of movement from the middle lane to the top lane from Topson, sure, it did find the kill on Somnus at the end of the day, but it's really opened up that middle for Chalice, as we're seeing as Topson. He has got the Jingle Mastery stacked up, jumps down, the Fisher's there. He's got the lifesteal, but it's not enough. Ame with the Blood Right bursts down Topson before he can lifesteal back up to health.
Don't know if he's going to get it broken.
Not spotted, but smoke broken. So the one thing I look at LGD's draft, if we do get to those later stages, they do have good damage application. FY caught very deep in there.
X-Nova's going to come across and look to help out. He's got the Frostbite holding back Topson as FY still backs off. Jarrex comes in with a TP. Topson starts to turn towards Chalice, but the untouchable means he can't go for it. He goes straight for the TP out. He's actually going to hold his place here as he can't get away. They catch out Topson. Back towards the middle lane. Ana with the Haunt joining in, looking towards Ame, but Ame, he's too fast with how low OG's members are. Seb getting beaten down by Chalice and X-Nova. PSG LGD take a second. Ana, can he find anything in return? He's got to be careful. The damage from the impetus from Chalice adding up. He's still got that clarity ticking as well, so he's going to have extra mana if needed for that extra bit of damage. As Ana tries to run away, but the clarity, it didn't get cancelled. He had the mana regen to get those last few impetus out.
Thirst. What an ability. Giving you vision on that tree line there because that Spectre gets low.
Yeah, they're still giving him a few kills down there, but I think it could be a lot worse if he were just a few seconds later to each of these engagements.
Just a bit of a Rassay onto Chalice, unlikely. But between the two of these heroes, they have the damage to bring him down at the moment, especially with X-Nova around. Jarrex has got to be careful. Takes a bit of heavy damage there from the impetus. Does also have Seb in the tree line. They're going to try and set up, but they walk in with the Echo Slam. Do they have the burst? Ana comes in with the Spectral Dagger. Is it enough though? Chalice, he's got the untouchable. He's going to survive. He's still alive for now. Chalice, he's running. X-Nova with the summon. Seb, he's in with the ult. They get the kill. X-Nova's ult's going to be cancelled straight away by Jarrex with the Fisher. X-Nova tries to TP out, but OG, they'll set up for the double kill. They get the kills in the middle lane.
And Topson gets a kill down bottom on the Elder Titan.
Does the impetus start flying out towards the Earthshaker. Jarrex taking a lot of damage here. They try with the Earth Splitter, but it won't quite catch him. The heal there from No-Tail with the Cold Embrace, keeping Jarrex safe as well.
They're just trying to stall these towers as long as possible. But on a bottom.
Oh, Somnus with the zip in, they find him. Burst down the Spectre before he's able to TP away. At the same time, OG want to make a play down top. They know that they went for the play down bottom PSG LGD, so OG want to punish this. They jump forward, Boundless Strike, Echo Slam on top of the Enchantress, but Chalice's healing is not enough. The Wukong's command finishes it. He can't out-heal that amount of damage. Ame has turned up to the fight. On the side, Topson cleans up a second. Double kill for the Monkey King as he finds X-Nova on the Crystal Maiden.
They have surprisingly good catch on the side of OG. I wasn't able to expect them to get that many kills, but they're really good at setting up with the Wukong's command.
Long zip.
Awesomeness. In he goes onto Jarex. The cold embrace there from N0tail though. Topson with the boundless strike, holding back Somnus. They've got the enchant totem. They've got good control, but the sleep from FY onto Topson stops him from getting the Jingle Mastery. Tags up Somnus to the side, looks to Jarex. The fish is down, but N0tail sort of blocked him with FY. They're still trying to get for the horn. Somnus went too deep. He gets punished. The horn play from Ana, finding one, maybe even more. It's FY. He's been surrounded. The stomp, sleep onto two. Sep's coming in as well, though. So FY, he'll have to retreat. PSG LGD can't take this fight for now. Chalice, or maybe they can. Chalice has turned up as well on the Enchantress. The Seb ult, holding the two of them back. Ana and Jarex backing away. Seb, he's being looked at by Arme and Chalice. He'll go for the TP out in the pit.
He'll be safe.
And they can't cancel this. They get out. PSG LGD still maintaining the lead. They're trying to chase down Ana. And they've got him. X-Nova with the wraparound. They didn't expect the CM to be there, OG.
Where the hell did he come from?
He was actually on a warding expedition and just comes around from the back.
As we've said earlier, he's already doing a very good job of keeping up with the pace of Somnus and Arme.
So they're unable to kind of kill the Monkey King and the Spectre. They just generally get one or the other in these fights. It looks like Thompson is getting there.
He's trying to get the life steal up. He does get it. Can he find the connection? Somnus is actually out of mana. Thompson walks out of range off the stomp. He's turning to Somnus. One more hit will do it, but he can't quite get in range. FY's there with the block off. As Thompson won't find the kill onto the storm. He may find FY. He's got the boundless strike up in 5 seconds. Into the tree he goes. Arme's TPing in. Thompson, he's in.
He's jumping forward.
He's going with a boundless strike. The Wukong's the back of the Jarex with the vision. They're onto Arme. Arme's gone. Thompson with the tree play as Jarex is still there looking to do X-Nova. Chalice is coming with the impetus. Thompson in trouble. He's been silenced. He's been surrounded. Somnus sips in with the Vortex of Winter's Curse. There, surely they can't keep Thompson alive. They can't. Thompson will fall. Somnus sipping for more. He's got his eyes on N0tail. N0tail trying for the golden embrace, but the remnant magical damage is there. PSG LGD get the two of them at the end of the day.
And they have good ways to set it up, right? They have the Winter's Curse and the Treant ulti, so.
Right now it's usually 4 of them fighting, 1 of them farming, and then someone else dies and kind of repeat, but sooner or later they're going to have to group up.
Well, they're hunting for Ana. X-Nova goes for the vision. Somnus zips in. The horn will be popped. Ana's out of there. He's jumped over towards the mid lane, but Chalice is there as well as Arme. The rupture, the impetus. A boundless strike comes out, but it won't save him from the blood right. Arme gets the kill on the Spectre. Ana down for 30 seconds. OG still hovering around that mid lane.
Ana's been incredibly good at finding Farm and Spectre throughout this tournament, but this game, LGD are even better at shutting it down.
Yeah.
He's looking for the setup opportunity. As you drum, Echo, Fisher, bam! They get Chalice, he's out of the picture. There's the Blink Dagger reveal from Jarex, and he gets a big core kill.
I wish I could just count all the ultis that Chalice has eaten already in this game, and it's only not even 20 minutes in.
I'm sure they'll switch off once the other cores get BKB. I'm not sure if maybe he's going to get one next, but I would probably think so with his first 2 offensive items.
He's caught out N0tail, out in the river, all alone. X-Nova there too, cold embrace by some time, but the ult comes out from X-Nova. Not messing around with N0tail. There's some ice on ice action, brings down the Wyvern.
He's got a Shadow Blade. He seems to know exactly where Thompson is too.
Doesn't have a Quelling Blade.
Quelling, oh, he's bought it.
He's bought it now. He bought one. He bought one. He's looking for the right tree. There's Thompson. He's going to go for it. They've got the jump. Jarex with the control again. Chalice, the punching bag in trouble as the Wukong's command gets the final hit. The Earthsplit is coming out, but Thompson keeps himself to the side. He has been silenced by the Blood Bright Arme. Looking towards him. The rupture down on Thompson as well. Thompson has the living armor. It gives him the chance to turn. Get the Jingle Mastery stacks up. He hasn't got boundless strike there for 7 seconds. The Fisher from Jarex buying him time. Thompson life stealing up as he hits the creeps. Arme with the Shadow Blade over the girl. Somnus, he's in. Thompson's still alive though. The Winter's Curse on his back, and Thompson gets the life steal, but he still goes down. Thompson will fall. Somnus still in man in attack, ready to play around, zips across, gets Jarex as well. Now looks towards N0tail. He's got enough mana for one more remnant. N0tail turns with the Splinter Blast and the wraparound for Seb. Looks for the bloodshot Somnus. Somnus zips back defensively. They've got the sentry down, Frost Nova, the buyback from Jarex. Ana with the chase down Somnus. He's used a lot of his mana. The Fisher, the damage from Ana. He's got the dagger out. He looks to Somnus and he finds it. Somnus is gone. N0tail burst down by the Blood Bright Jarex and Ana. They're looking for more. X-Nova enchants over Jarex, holds him in place. One more right click will do it, and the CM falls. Seb goes down as well to Arme. The sleep setup, FY.
Stop.
They've got the combo. The Blood Bright's out. Ana surrounded. The damage from Arme. The Fisher, but the force.
Chalice.
They get him over. Arme still on the chase. Ana back to the shrine. Now Thompson's back in the game. Arme's got to be careful. Fisher's up. In a second, Jarex jumps in.
The echo.
The control. Anna's in on top of Arme. Arme's gone. Chalice up to the high ground. Anna still wants to chase. He looks towards it, but he will back off for now. He's playing very hidden.
Yeah,
they don't seem to have the preparations to catch out the Treant.
Yeah, OG's done just such a miraculous job of keeping these tier 1s alive. It's pretty crazy.
And they're also scared. Like at any time, the monkey could be in the trees on bottom lane. They could set up with a Spectre Haunt.
Here he goes. He's thinking about popping the Wukong's command top, and he will. Looks towards X-Nova. X-Nova caught in the middle of the ring. Anna comes over as well to join in the kill. The three of them find one. TPs are coming in. Chalice. Can he set something up with Arme? The snap. Look at the jump here on the control. Jarek straight in on an Arme, and Arme pops the BKB, but it's too late. Somnus finds N0tail on the side. The buyback's going to be there straight away from N0tail. Somnus zipping across towards Jarek. The ult out from the CM, but the Meteor Hammer from Seb's coming down. They've got the chain stun onto X-Nova. Anna's still alive for now. They get the double kill, the cold embrace. Keeping Anna alive. The Winter's Curse holding back the attacks off the Chalice. The Charger so fly. He'll fall. Triple kill for Anna. Anna, can he survive? He gets up to the armor, and he's still alive for now. The armor from Seb, keeping the Spectre safe. Thompson will fall though, dives too deep. Anna wants to find Somnus, pods the Manta style, they get the kill. It's an ultra kill for Anna, he's still alive. Chalice, he wants this, but can he actually get it? He's got to back off. Anna will TP out. And the definition there of friendship and team play from OG. I suspect something's up. As Jarek's just keeping their eyes focused towards that mid lane, throwing down the Fissure, holding back the creep wave. Roshan's at half health.
They've got Elder Titan. They can keep scouting this over and over again with the Blood Rage too, pushing him back.
Thompson's going to start the fight here. Goes for the bandage strike to Arme. The BKB's out from Arme though. Gets himself out of the Wukong's command. Anna with a horn finds X-Nova. That's one down, and Arme with his BKB. He's just having to run himself away from the fight. So now Arme is without the BKB. OG can look to head back in the bit. Jarek still with the Echo Slam. N0tail still with the Winter's Curse. Seb still with the Overgrowth. They have their team fights still ready to go, OG.
They're killing this so fast because the Manta death
challenge. All tries for it, but he's not going to get it. Oh, straight in! They get the two of them, the slam! Oh, LGD tried to get in there with Somnus, but Jarek was quick with the jump.
Maybe they get the kill, but I don't think they get the Aegis, and they definitely don't get away with their lives.
They have everything. Like, OG still had all their ultis ready.
Yeah.
And Thompson, he's hunting for more. He knows that Arme doesn't have BKB for 20 seconds. He's got the dust, he's got the preparation. Jax is in with the fish, they have the control. The enchant tone of Arme's gone. Not satisfied with just a Roshan. Thompson quick to hunt for more, getting that kill on Arme. Arme's out of the game for a full minute, and he has not got buyback. Pressuring the base of LGD.
On his 12, 7, and 8 on this Spectre.
That's a tier 3 tower gone. They're onto the barracks. Somnus holding on to his buyback. He'll be back up in 5 seconds. FY trying to set something up. Just find the sleep onto the two of them. The cold embrace can be prematurely put down onto the Monkey King. They have the Earth Splitter out to do it. Somnus zips in. The burst. He just rips the Monkey King apart. Can he find more? No, he's getting changed. Jarek with the control, but he gets back out. Somnus will survive just for now. The jump. They got the impetus down. Jarek's in again with the enchant. Totem X-Nova, very low challenge with the play. Looking for Anna with the cold embrace. Keeping Anna safe with the health. Somnus zips in. He wants Anna with the Glimmer Cape. Keeping Anna alive. OG just saving one another and getting away with these pushes until now. Arme, he'll come in with the TP. He's looking to hunt down Anna. Anna has the living armor, goes for the TP out. He's going to make it. There's no way that Arme can cancel that as Anna gets out of there. Again, the Winter's Curse from N0tail being used to hold back the disablers of LGD. N0tail, he will pay with his life, but he did his job. He got Anna out of there.
These living armors every time just seems to be making such a big difference in every fight.
I mean, he has BKB and he's still useless. He's number 2 on net worth, but he feels like he's like number 6.
He can't get into the fights, right? Like versus Monkey King, versus the Winter Wyvern, versus the Earthshaker as well. There's just too many things for him to actually deal with on this Bloodseeker.
Somnus zips in, trying to clean out the creeps, but the creeps are going to be able to keep themselves alive for now. They'll jump in. Thompson with the BKB that requested by the Fissure on top of Chalice. Chalice is gone for 70 seconds, and he went full in on the Aghanim's purchase. He does not have money for buyback. Zipping from Somnus, looking to get himself on top of the Spectre. Can he finish up this kill? The Anna, he's going to be kept alive. The Urn Heal, he's fine. The Winter's Curse holding back Somnus. The dagger's out onto Somnus. Somnus has to zip back towards the base. Arme tries to go forward, but Jarek in with the counterplay, jumps in, echoes out. The barrel is strike for Thompson. They take down Arme. Arme bites back for the melee racks. They're already taken down in this middle lane by OG. They've got the FY sleep set up into the blood bright. Anna with the Manta style, he's fine. More than fine as he gets out. Will start to be healed up by that Urn. Still has the Aegis as OG now with a 5k lead and the melee racks up.
So maybe with this Manta style, he can try to play around it a little bit better once he finishes this on the Bloodseeker.
Chalice looks like he's eyeing for a Lotus Orb next. Do you like this choice?
Oh, Topson
Can reflect a decent amount of spells and also remove the root
straight
from
in.
himself, but
Finds FY, they pop the ult as well. X-Nova's going to TP in.
That's the gem!
they just got the gem too.
They're buying back on FY. PSG LGD desperately want to try and take this fight somehow. They know Topson's Wukong's command is about to wear off. He'll jump himself out to the side. He's back up to the trees. There's the Winter's Curse, holding back the two of the Manas in. They're ready to fight this OG despite PSG LGD being the ones buying back into it. Jarek's in with the stun control. They'll burst down Arme. Arme's down for 90 seconds. Chalice in trouble as well as the Orb from Ana comes out, splitting LGD apart. Ana into the trees, looks towards FY, steps back to avoid the Echo Storm. Chalice still being chased down by Topson. One more swipe will do it. They get Chalice, they get FY, and Somnus and X-Nova are just left to try and pull the creep wave away. He'll zip across, but Jarax with the Echo Snap. The Orchid comes out onto the Shaker. They're trying for the return goal, but the self-fuels keeps Jarax alive. He's safe. Somnus trying to run. Fisher, Boundless strike. Do they have the damage in time? They do! Oh, gee! Again and again and again in this game one. Pulling off these incredible plays. And GG is called, ladies and gentlemen. OG taking game one of this best of 5 in the 2018 International Grand Finals.
What teamwork by OG. Every little thing coming together. The Earthshaker and the Monkey King, just the control coming between them, and just the way that they were able to stall the pushes out. The Wyvern always being there, set up on those early tier 1s. This living armor constantly protecting it. What beautiful execution.
I think OG was supposed to get wrecked way harder in the lanes, but they came out way ahead in the laning phase, especially with, I don't think they ever lost that mid T1 tower.
Yeah, I just look at both teams late game, and I think that you've mentioned they're going to struggle in the lanes, and I just feel like last game OG had the trump card late game with the Spectre, and I think once again they don't have it.
So it does look like Bulba was also right with those lanes. They did put the Chalice Enchantress down bottom versus that Underlord and having an aggro tri-lane to pressure this kind of weak tri-lane that OG is running right now.
Look at this FY, looking for the wraparound. It's the three-man Fisher blocking them off. X-Nova trying to move in and get the vision onto Ana, but they're turning with the Rocket Barrage. The Thunderstrike, X-Nova in trouble, but Arme gets the first blood for PSG LGD. The trade will occur, and PSG LGD, of course, getting that first blood, and not only just onto anyone, but onto Ana as well, getting him out of the lane.
Definitely a concern in that laning phase. Top though, yeah, the Gyrocopter is still able to get some farm, and they're not giving up so many kills, as we do see N0tail in position for some type of wraparound here.
This is well FY. Also looking to play aggressive.
Did they get it?
Oh, they do! The slam of the right click between the two of them finds the curry. They now look towards Ana. Ana is sort of trapped over the Fisher, but he's got the backup of Jarax. Now moving in on top of X-Nova with the right clicks. The OG get one. FY and Arme now have to be on the tree. They have the doppelganger. Arme with the stick charges back up to 4, but the glimpse is out. Onto FY, dragging him back behind the 3 of them. Fisher once again though down onto N0tail. Enchant Totem as well. FY's bringing N0tail low, but the stick charges keep him fine as FY will fall. The 3 of them still strong. Arme also in trouble as well as the Thunderstrike. The Rocket Barrage bringing him down. He turns with the Spirit Lance. Can Arme stay alive? He can't. Arme will fall. And Nova, can he actually find Ana here? The Heals there for Jarax. Ana's not going to go down. And X-Nova is also going to play with his line.
The IO just getting away pretty much with murder, just sitting in the back lines there.
And he is fighting level 6 on maybe he can try and interrupt top lane or bottom or mid lane. I think they need a kill in one of these.
On top lane again, OG strike. They look to Arme. Nightmare will come out from X-Nova, but it's not going to save at the same time mid. They make the play. Straight in. FY helps Somnus set up for the kill onto Topson.
Such an insane amount of damage coming in from this Kunkka. Almost level 8 already. With face boots as well as that double bracer.
There's about a level and a half difference between him and Topson at the moment. As Somnus just continues to climb ahead. Top lane though. This action just doesn't stop as X-Nova. He's getting dove upon OG. They get the kill. Chalice and Arme see if they can find something in return, but N0tail's TPing out. The Fisher will come out from FY. So N0tail held back, and they also pick off Jarax in the trees. So LGD will punish OG there for that dive.
But I think the Crimson Guard is probably the best one versus that Phantom Lancer.
The
and
Phantom
it's also
Lancer is really underfarmed though. Do you think it really does need it? I think the Kunkka and the Ant are going to be doing way more damage, where the Vanguard is not super useful versus that.
Well, the Crimson Guard actually does block the cleave from the Kunkka, which is kind of a neat interaction that can come out. So that could help a little bit, but I don't know which one he wants to go for first.
Thompson. Oh. He went in invis and then he came out of it. They had him under the tower. They dive in and find the kill.
Well, he said it all there with a whoops.
To alleviate some of the pressure being put on by Chalice and FY.
Would you prefer that he go for the pipe first in this game?
Maybe mech. I think mech helps
for the mech
versus all sorts of damage. Because you're having, what, pure, a lot of physical, a lot of magical, so in which case HP would be a lot better, but I don't know. It's just a tough call because there are different types.
Tries to TP out, but he's not going to make it. FY in with the stun. N0tail's TP'd in. He could be in trouble as well. He'll pop down the kinetic field and will just get himself away, living on 15 HP towards the mid. X-Nova with the EMP dodge. The backup from Chalice coming in as they chase down Thompson. Thompson, he's running, but the Rainbow's all the way, taking down the Invoker. Chalice now dominating as he sits top of the net worth on his Enchantress.
Because like they're on the back foot, and we've said this time and time again, when you have a disruptor on your line and you're on the back foot and you're just getting ran at, it's really hard to actually get any setup for the glimpse plays. And the Invoker in this game, like, who's he actually going to go for a kill to build up his urn charges? It's really just with the Bane and the Earthshaker early on.
Tries with the Tornado EMP, but Chalice keeps the distance, now turns towards N0tail. They get the glimpse play onto Somnus, but Somnus, he's got the boat coming in. He has that run boat. The cooldown comes through from Ana. Is it enough to find the kill onto Somnus? It is. They get one. The homing missile redirects itself on top of Chalice. Chalice has the heals going. He's turning with the impetus. He actually gets the kill on N0tail. They'll relocate the team back out of there. So OG not really wanting to commit everyone to this fight. It's Chalice, FY, they turn. Echo Slam, Fisher, out onto Ana. They burst down the Jarek, but then Chalice, he's already looking for more. He's trying to chase down Jarek, but Seb's there with the body blocks. We'll keep Chalice back, but Chalice just getting so much done on this Enchantress. He's 6-0-1, just getting kill after kill, and he is sailing ahead this game.
I think Jarek's brought Thompson back to the top lane, maybe for an efficiency play to farm that open lane, but at the same time, they're getting outnumbered down here.
And they're going to get more action as well. The final impetus not quite enough. Seb still alive, gets a Firestorm out, they'll finally fall. X-Nova may die for this. He's got the Nightmare dodge. They'll get him out of the tower range. That tower hit the... Oh, it went back to him. Wasn't able to successfully de-aggro in time. So it does go down, but still, Seb falls. He's the core, and Chalice just continues his reign on this game. We saw what in the last game, so the biggest issue for Chalice was the Shaker, just getting on top and offering that heavy amount of magical burst and control to allow the teammates to take him down. But this time around, the Disruptor just can't quite do as good of a job in terms of duration of overall control. The Static Storm will be dropped down as well as the Kinetic Field, but the grip from X-Nova holding Thompson in place, allowing the impetus to fly in from Chalice. They're starting to storm ahead this game. PSG LGD as they lead 13-10, 6K advantage.
And he's the Quaswex Invoker. He wants to be the one making the plays around. He can't really just catch up through farming, so they have to find a way to kind of group up and take these fights. But at this disadvantage, it's super hard versus LGD's lineup when they are especially almost going to have a Blink Dagger on the Earthshaker soon.
Well, he's trying to call in for a relocate, it seems.
With a catch here with the Kinetic Field. Get the Fisher out onto two of them. And the Slam F5. He's trying to walk it off. The glimpse will be there, bringing him back into them as he does finally fall. But he certainly gives it his all before he goes.
Do they get the
Somnus
X?
is going to come in. They get the X play. He's coming back at it. There's no escape, I'm afraid, as LGD get the Gyrocopter.
The big difference between this game and last game is that Jarex can't really go around making plays. He's whiffed. He's pretty much bound to the Gyrocopter the entire game. Big Daddy,
Chalice. He's fine.
And Big Daddy's trying to do stuff on his own, but he just simply can't. Thompson.
Oh, God. Not again.
He's got
dust is there.
He's prepared.
Oh, Thompson. How he falls time and time again here to Somnus's Kunkka.
0-5, a rare sight to see from Thompson as he's been excelling at this tournament. They're still just heavily on the back foot as the lanes start to push onto OG's side.
Thompson still sitting fourth lowest on the net worth for the moment on his Invoker. He has a long way to go if he is to recover this game.
It's one of those games like, are you really sure I should build Urn? I'm not sure if I'm going to get any kills here.
Big Daddy N0tail looking for Ame down bottom. He's got him with the Static Storm, but it's going to wear out Ame. He can doppelganger up, but the homing missile, of course, will prevail.
Urn charge acquired.
Nice. There he goes. He was getting that danger territory. He's about even on net worth with the Shaker.
You see Jarex for a moment stepping outside. They start running at this IO immediately.
And they know they have wards, but they just can't find them.
Yeah. Some pretty unique ones coming out here, especially the one on the right side of that jungle.
Mid lane, Seb. He's got the pipe, will turn, tries to root down the two of them, but Chalice forces himself out. The glimpse back will be there onto F1, but actually sets up a bit of an echo slam. Still, the damage is enough from OG. As Jarek's still alive for now. They look to chase down Chalice. Here comes Somnus looking for the angle. Out it comes onto Ana, gets the damage out. The boat flying through as well. The Glimmer Cape on Ana is enough to keep it safe. No, the X-Mark drags him back into the town. He's still alive for now. Ana, can he survive throughout this all thanks to Jarek? Oh, he can't! Xana will go down.
The sleep on the Underlord. You saw Seb trying to run toward his teammates. He just gets slept. He can't bail them out.
I know what's going on, OG, but can they really contest this? Static Storm's being used. We saw the combo drop top. I believe Tornado's probably still on call. No, it's back up. Because they have got the Tornado set up here from Topson. But do they have the follow-up? They'll throw it in. Roshan still with a decent amount of health. He'll pop the Deafening Blast, pushing PSG LGD out of the pit. But now Chalice is on the hunt. He's looking towards Topson. Missile at the side will be dodged. Nice Nightmare from Xnova, keeping FY safe. Chalice.
He's got the Spirit Vessel on him.
Can they kill him off? They've got the Cold Snap down. The wall as well to Slurm, but he pops the Dust, he pops the turnaround. Xnova with the Fiend's Grip. The Torrent as well onto Topson. Topson's got Ana moving in with the BKB. He does not have the damage, but there's Chalice staying alive. Chalice, will he go down the rocket barrage? Does find it. Ana will get the kill onto the Enchantress. Jarek's incredibly low as Arme. FY looking to chase him. He's got the Glimmer Cape, but he's been dusted. Jarek's gets taken down.
Ana's got to go buy a TP. He will be okay. At least they don't find him.
You get the glimpse play out as well there, N0tail, keeping himself and Seb safe for now. Say that though, they're still chasing the fish of the jump. FY in with the control, setting up for another kill for Arme. As PSG LGD push OG away from the pit. Roshan's still sitting at about half health as Arme jumps straight back in.
The BKB timing's just, OG can't take the fights. They don't have the damage to go through it just yet.
And Invoker is supposed to be that big threat that pops the BKBs early. Like, yeah, you might not kill them, but
I think he's just going to have to act a lot more as just control and hope for the best that he's just like,
wait for BKBs to get 5 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much. Wait for those BKBs to tick down and hope that the Gyro is able to take it away once he starts getting the enabled more by the IO, once he gets gifted that Aghanims when he's tethered.
Ooh, Chalice.
The dust?
He was ready there. I don't think it was sort of a body block or such, but he pops the dust. Seb does have backup though. He's got Ana and N0tail in, the Static Storm down on top of the Enchantress, and they go over the cooldown. Seb, Ana pops the BKB. The Tornado's going to come in the side, catches the two of them. In fact, the three of them setting them up. Somnus gets the BKB out though. Turns with the Tidebringer, hit Jarek's. Cut down by Arme. Ana wanting to find Chalice. FY pops the Echo Slam, holding down Topson on the side, sets up Arme for the double kill. Somnus cleans up a third. Seb's trying to get out of it, but he's not going to make it. Arme with the triple kill. As OG just cannot take a fully fledged team fight, as you're saying, with these BKBs on LGD. There just isn't the damage to kill off the cause in time, as they only get Chalice and lose for themselves. Somnus.
You have a ward. It's a little bit to the northeast. They don't see these two heroes, so they're kind of guessing.
Oh, Topson walks in. He puts the Tornado in the totally wrong direction, and now the combo from Somnus comes out. Drags Topson back in. They've got the detection. As my goodness.
Maybe he's probably like, what? There's only two of you here? He popped this BKB for that.
And they'll get N0tail too. Arme straight on top of the Disruptor. The carnage continuing to favor LGD as they just get pick-off after pick-off. Ana, maybe seeing if he can strike back. FY quick with a blink out. Arme still looking to stick around for this. He will get rooted, but he knows that there's no real threat. OG just cannot get on top of him as top lane Jarek's ball back, looks for the angle. Somnus with the cleave. Killing once again Jerax as Somnus continues this game. 7-1-6, having a huge impact from the laning stage right up until this 30-minute mark with a fantastic Kunkka performance.
And this Kunkka now has 3,200 health and a full AC coming out of the bottom.
It looks like FY is just starting to play around with him with the lockdown onto Seb. Seb's going to try and get himself out of there with the ultimate. Can he escape in time? He can! He gets them out. Seb will manage to get out, but Arme was also very low. Arme does, of course, still have the Aegis.
He was trying to die right there. He ran into the Thunderstorm, but didn't get it.
There we go. They're going to need a little bit more of that magic, OG, if they want to come back into this one, but they will take that Aegis away. But
been farming very, very well this game. Has the 3 big items that he wants. Hasn't actually gone for the mech, though, or Guardian Greaves this game.
Spot him.
His biggest problem is sleep.
Yeah. Oh, Jerax.
Somnus just every time finding the setup. That double damage rune certainly helping as well to pack that Tidebringer with the punch it needs to cut down the IO as quickly as he did.
And Somnus loves to just tank up on these strength heroes. The break comes out, they find out.
They have, and he's all alone. There's no IO in the game. FY Echo Slam, Chain Stun holding him down. PSG LGD just ruling the game at the moment by quite some distances.
When your most farmed core dies to the 2 supports, you know you're in some trouble.
It's now PSG LGD into the base they go. The fortification comes out. Seb will try his best to hold them. The Nightmare's there from Xnova. Topson's going to get controlled here by the side of Somnus again with the X-Mark play, dragging Topson back into the clutches of FY's hands as Topson's gone for 50 seconds.
And that's a buyback from Ana too. He's coming back in.
See if they can do anything about Ame. Ame pops the BKB, tries to get himself on top of Jarek. The dust out as well. Ana trying to hit back, but Ame just stands his ground. BKB now up from Ana. They do get Xnova on the bay, and it's Chalice. He's just diving in, finds Notella with the impetus. Chalice again. The plays bring it Jarek's over. Jarek's will survive with the Glimmer K. The vision wasn't quite there for the last impetus to connect, but they're 2 down on OG. Now make that 3 as Ana jumped on by FY. Seb surrounded. The torrent sub Somnus in with the physical damage. Seb will fall. The buyback comes out from Seb, but LGD still looking strong to take this tier 3 tower down bottom, take even more as they're onto the barracks. As OG, they're without this gyrocopter for 75 seconds. They could not hold with Ana, let alone without him.
They're just so tanky on the side of LGD. All of their heroes. Chalice just runs in without fear because they've all got these BKBs. Ame went for a satanic build so he can actually stand in the midst of all this AoE and just keep fighting over and over again.
And Rum.
And the Rum. Over and over again.
It's Ame. Just trading onto top, so the cold snap does come out. Ame quick with the doppelganger to remove it. Fish is down, but the glimpse is there. Big Daddy drags Ame back into the static storm. He's surrounded. They'll look to kill him off, but he's got the life steal. The satanic Ame back up to half health. He pops the BKB. They cannot kill this PL. He's on the retreat back to his teammates. Do they have any other further catch? They've got to be careful because Somnus turns up. The boat comes in. BKB's out from Somnus. Looks for the combo to do them, and FY jumps in to the creep wave. The Echo Slap takes down Notella. Fisher onto Topson and Seb. OG have to back away from these racks as LGD are looking to claim a second set. The Crimson Guard will be popped, trying to slow down this siege. But LGD will get away with it. There's going to be Ana back up in 15 seconds, but the melee racks are taken in both the middle lane and the bot lane, as well as the range racks down bottom. PSG LGD now 25,000 ahead.
I was mentioning, he loves his heart on the strength heroes. I think I've been seeing him buying out like every single one of them. The Tiny, Kunkka.
He gets in there first. It's actually him most of the time rather than Ame that starts off the fight.
Topson is in trouble. The jump forward from FY. The boat comes through. The tie bringer from Somnus as he pops the double damage out of the bottle. Looks towards Notel. Notel hiding in the trees. They'll turn to Ana. Ana with a BKB, but Ana had to be careful. The tie bringer hits. Somnus just doing so much damage, but Ana will survive. BKB and Glimmer Caped out. Ana gets himself back towards the base, but they'll jump on top of Jarek. Seb now surrounded. He'll pop the ult. Should be enough to get him out in time. But the X again. Somnus with the Kunkka play brings the Underlord straight back into the hands of LGD. As now Seb dead for 100 seconds. PSG LGD ready to storm the base once again, looking towards this mid-range rack. But with a 28k advantage favoring LGD, can OG really do anything to stop this? It looks at the least that the mega creeps will be guaranteed, as the racks up top will fall. Topson looking to lead in with the combo, but again the boat straight on top of Ana. Somnus is in. They do manage to get the Glimmer Cape onto Ana. Ana backs away. Topson with the Ghost Walk, keeping himself alive with the dust. They've got the dust. The Topson dead. Topson gone. As Jarek's and Ana. Whoa! Chalice again. These impetuses too hard for this IO to play against, as they're 3 dead on OG. PSG LGD with a full lineup still alive as they look towards the mid lane, and GG is called. Ladies and gentlemen, PSG LGD taking game 2 of the best of 5 grand finals here at TI8. And that one, it didn't look close at all. This was PSG LGD through and through. OG maybe going sort of a new strat too far in this game too, trying something a little off the wall with the Underlord pick, but it never really came together.
LGD seemed so prepared for this draft. They were like, okay, the IO Gyro's coming out. They seem to get exactly what they wanted in this game. This Kunkka last pick did so much work, and pointing out Topson. Topson ended this game 0-12.
Oh my goodness, man. That was
a rough start for him.